Hello, everybody. The show continues. What is going on? Hey, Paul, good to see you back. And Harshit is here. You're long on gold. Oh, my baby Jesus Christ. Let's see. Okay, could be looking good. Let's hope so. All right, Kirk, my son. Oh, finally. Hey, Zacromancer, what's going on? Okay. How is everybody doing? I'm watching gold. You know, kind of interesting. These levels. I mean, what was the PPI number? I haven't even checked it. The man, the myth, the legend. Is it the bird? Is it the plane? Hitting those 50 point. Ah, that's nice, Jonathan. D-Pain is back. Welcome. I hope everybody recharged since London. London wasn't so good. Suffered from that small loss there, but tried to make it back, but still in a small drawdown. What's up, D-Pain? What's up? So, market open is less than 2 minutes away, and green is here just in time for the open. All right. Good to see green back in the league, and with ItWhip as well. You know, finally, ItWhip has showed up. Good morning. All right. And so, now that the team has assembled, I think it's time. Oh my gosh, gold is going down. Jesus, baby Christ. I still feel like, you know, I don't want to scare you, but I like this level down there on gold, the 36. But, you know, hopefully it will not go down there. What else do we have? Market is about to open real soon. Market is about to open. There's the fair value gap up there at 121 on NQ. Kind of looks cool. Nothing on the downside. Swept the Asia lows and then broke higher. I'm not sure. All right. Market is opened for business. What's it gonna be? I wonder. What's it gonna be? NQ going sideways. Nothing special on gold so far. Yeah, gold is just hovering there. Kind of looking for maybe okay, NQ is still going there. Let me just put in the fair value gap in place here. Just for safety reasons. And let's see what's gonna happen. That gold indicator to tell you to long or short created. Oh yeah, that was an indicator. Yeah, you can use it for both markets here. Actually, there's no signal right now. It just made, actually it made a short signal here. To be honest, I'm having a short signal on gold on the indicator, but it's not a strong signal, so it's a weak signal right now. But we'll see. It's like 51, 52, yeah. We'll see. Interesting area. NQ going lower, repricing that push. Philkos is here. What's happening? I can't join in London stream anymore. I've started a 2-year schooling in what? Come on, man. Hey, we're always happy to see you here on the New York session. Doing good. Thank you. Bit of a crazy market, to be honest, but doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. It is definitely an interesting market. NQ going lower, but there's no target on the downside, and there's only one signal here that was on gold. Actually, I'm just not sure what is happening right now. Nothing. Some uncertainty here. Okay, gold also just sitting there. Let me go to the 5-minute back. Let me check on the signals. Yeah, gold is still signaling a short position. That now it's getting stronger. It's a strong signal on gold to go short. Hey Nabob, good to see you. Day traders, is that a new? Well, they're in business since last year, last September or October or something. They are not new, and the founders of day traders are actually were part of the founders of Apex, but they parted ways, and now they are in a lawsuit against each other. So Apex and day traders is suing each other because of the technology. But they've been around. I've been paid out by day traders, so everything was smooth. So all is good with them. So yeah, all is good with day traders. Okay, gold actually went down into that level, so this signal was actually correct. Here was the signal. I would say somewhere here, 1-to-1 deviation, 50 ticks. Okay, so that was a good signal here on gold. But I was checking the London session signal wise on this indicator, and all it was giving was just losing signals. So just losing trades in the London session. It was kind of crazy to think about it. So what are you guys up to? Anyone is looking to trade NQ? I have absolutely no idea what to look for. If you ask me where is the draw on liquidity, I'm gonna stick with this level down there. That's the only play I have. Now on the 5-minute, it seems like it's inverting this this gap here, so it could be good for a possible ICT 2022 entry model, which could be great, I guess. I'm kind of gonna wait here. Because I'm just curious what the heck is going on. No first fair value gap so far. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Looks like a gap fill. Let's see, Yoshi. Let's see. I'm kind of curious myself. Actually, I might just gonna stick on the 5-minute chart for now and see what's happening here. Buy at or near the lows for reversal. However, we may drop to 900. Yeah, I feel that too. I somehow feel that this one can drop to 900. Don't ask me why. I just have this weird feeling that we might drop down to that level. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Because there's not much to do on the upside here. Maybe if NQ wants to make new historical highs, that's the only thing. And there's a fair value gap, which is cool. But down there, there's so much liquidity, so many places down there to find. If you go out to the 1-hour chart, 15-minute chart, 4-hour chart, not to mention we have a beautiful textbook 15-minute demand zone down there. So even if I mean NQ wants to do something like this and go up for that 15-minute fair value gap, I might gonna be expecting a sell-off. But or if not this scenario, then maybe just simply going down now to that 15-minute order block. Either way, these are the two scenarios that I'm looking for. If it wants to grind slowly up there to that 15-minute fair value gap, maybe, just maybe, and I will let you guys know, maybe I take a scalp. But if it's not gonna, I'm just gonna be watching for displacements on the 5-minute chart. So that's the plan. If it's not doing anything like that, it's just gonna go sideways or something, I'm obviously not gonna do anything. But here comes the decision point. We have a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap on the 5-minute chart, everybody. Buckle your seatbelts. There could be a possible ICT short entry here. Now, if this one goes down, low-hanging fruit would be to sweep the London low. Okay, I'm looking for the bodies of the candles. My stop loss would be up there. So yeah, maybe with one micro I can do that. Maybe one single micro can change the whole universe. Who knows, right? Just one single micro, that's all it takes. All right. I know I'm crazy, don't worry. The high of this candle is 50.25. So I'm putting a sell limit at 50. There you go. I have a sell limit at 50, but it seems like it's just not going to go up there. You always do that, right? Go down first. Man, these jokes are just... Okay. Okay, let's see. Focus. We need to focus. It seems like NQ wants to go lower. Yeah, it seems like there could be a structure shift to the downside here. I'm still kind of looking for a retracement higher before I do anything. My limit order is at 50, okay, to take a sell. Only with one single micro. It might not be too much, but I'm only aiming to get around $200 of profit on a funded account. And I'm going to copy trade this one on 2 funded accounts. Yay! So imagine that. This will be insane. Okay, it's going to my entry. Where is it? Not here. Oh, here it is. So there's my sell limit. On the 5 minutes. So just kind of waiting. It's not gonna take it. It's cool. It's absolutely cool. I'm fine with it. Okay. Mohammed, hello. Nice day. How you doing, man? 10 points. Day trade is one-time payment on exactly 10 points. So, by the way, this month, I'm also looking for a bit of a competition on day traders as an affiliate, but obviously I'm not. You know, guys, I never really pushed them too hard. Not that they are bad, but I wasn't really in the competition. I need to have, I think, 6 or 7 new affiliates by the rest of the month. So if you guys would like to try out day traders, do so and use my code. But yeah, one-time payment, and there's a straight to funded program right now at Day Traders. Check it out. They now have a straight to funded account, which is kind of cool, I think. Vivian, hello. Hey, nice to see you. Sopham. What is bullish? What is bull rush? Oh, come on, bull rush. I don't know what is that. I have no idea. I guess when the bulls are drinking too many Red Bull or something like that. Hey, don't worry about it, Itwip. I'm just saying, like, if you want to try them out, feel welcome for it. It's up to you. Obviously, you check the website, check out the rules. Nothing crazy, by the way, in the rules. So, what's going on with TradeAway? I don't know, Vivian. I have no TradeAway connection at the moment, so I only use Rhythmic and CQG, and I have Project X on Trade Day. I'm trading Trade Day as well. No, I'm not in a trade. I'm not in a trade. I have a limit order though. I have a limit sell at 23,050 on the 5-minute fair value gap, because I might gonna look into a short if it goes up there. Copy trading with 1 micro, risking about $100 each. So I'm looking for $400 on the 2 funded accounts is what I'm looking for. But that's all I have. Skumar, how you doing today? TradeAway sucked yesterday like a cheap one. Come on, man. Today's okay. All right. Good. All right, Kumar. These jokes, man. These jokes. At least we all know that this is an adult stream. So many ads about bull rush competition. I have nothing. I have no information about that, Sopham. Guilty as charged. You know, nowadays these kind of jokes are actually not everybody says them, because everybody gets a little bit offended sometimes. Like, how can you say something like this? And you know, the society has changed a lot, but we're not gonna go into that right now. Let's see what is happening. What is happening? Okay, maybe the limit order is gonna get triggered. Oh man. Oh. I'm not gonna comment on that. Okay. Order block versus fair value gap. Which one is better? Depending on what you're using it for. The order blocks, I like them for targets. The fair value gaps, I like it for order fills, like for limit orders to be placed into, like here. Depending on which context are you using it. Order block with fair value gap. Now that is something good. Order block with the fair value gap. So for example, because order blocks, for example, down here, if it would, you know, bounce price off. So if you see price bouncing from an order block with a structure shift, and even with the extra fair value gap, that's a bit of an extra confirmation. So if you see price actually bouncing off or dropping down from an order block with the entry model, then that's an extra confirmation. So yeah, future scalper, I say yeah. But you got to do the back testing, right? Now, was this the first fair value gap here? Everybody's favorite fair value gap, the first one? I feel like this was it, right here. Oh my God. What just happened? What is going on? Okay, nothing. It's going down, man. TP for gold, let's go. Oh my gosh, look at this. How far is this gonna go? I'm deleting my limit order. Oh my God, look at that. It's going down, man. What's it gonna be? Back to previous day low. But for how long? Is this gonna make or break here? Never mind. Maybe it's too late to jump in now. Look at this. Ha. Ha ha. Bids at 9:30. Okay. Well, that's what happens, Yoshi, but you shouldn't feel the FOMO about that, because it's part of the game. You know, it's just part of the process. Wow. Interesting levels here. Interesting levels here. Critical level. I don't know if it's gonna hold or not. I'm just surprised that it didn't really do a proper pullback. If we consider that that up there is the first fair value gap, then quite an amazing reaction, you know, as price went back up there and here, and then boom, just went down. If we really think about it, it's kind of a interesting reaction. Still going down. Look at this, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I so much wanted to get into this trade, and now the FOMO is kicking in. Look at that. We're gonna go down there. Boom. London low is here. It's a tricky one, you know. Before it's gonna reach London low, it might gonna do a bounce. How much did we drop here since the open? Somewhere around 100 points. Okay, it's not that bad. Trade Day? I think Trade Day is a super solid prop firm. They pay out traders. They are in business since quite a few years as well. Now they are getting better, I think, in my opinion, because back in the years they were not letting anybody to have more than one funded account. And if you had a funded account, you couldn't do another evaluation account. So now they changed it. Now you can have up to 6 accounts together with your fundeds and evaluations. I think up to 3 simulated funded accounts plus 1 live account is the maximum, but it's more than enough. I think Trade Day is super solid, nothing bad, and you know, they're not really super active in the social media, which also gives them a fair point next to Bulenox, for example. They're just, you know, working silently in the background and paying out people. So I'm looking forward to take a payout as soon as possible. I'm working on 2 accounts now with Trade Day. So I'm very happy and excited that they changed that rule. So now you can have more funded accounts. So yeah, they are solid. They are solid. Just like Funded Futures Network, who are having a buy one and get one for free promo. If you guys are interested in the details, go to my community post on YouTube, and I just posted it out before the stream. You can get a free account from Funded Futures Network. It's the cheapest deal right now. I'm sorry to say this against other prop firms, but currently, including the activation fee, because there is none, this is the cheapest combination right now. For $75, you can get 2 50K accounts with no activation fee, which means $37.50 per account. Now, I think that's the cheapest one for now. Let's go, Filkos. Let's go. Be careful, though. I was still a little bit scared here. Like, it took this fair value gap here. What the heck is this, by the way? Okay, that's not, never mind. I'm going to delete that. So it took this small fair value gap on the 1 minute, and now seemingly it wants to go lower, all the way down to London low. What do you guys think? Oh man, I feel like it's just going to go down there. $58. Look at that, man. Oh, it's going. Huh. Maybe not. Did it go? I think it went down there. Okay, the mini went down there. The micro didn't. That's kind of crazy to think about it. But we'll see. We'll see. Still have time until the 10 a.m. hour. Not sure what's the plan here. 1 more minute until the new hour. If it wants to sweep liquidity or not, we shall see. I don't know. I think it might want to. Okay, it tagged it, right? There was a fair value gap down there. Oh my god, we have some new people in the chat. Shenanigan, good to see you. And Mario, hey, which prop firm did you just mention now? So yeah, it's Funded Futures Network. Cheapest accounts right now. If you go to my YouTube channel's post, on the community post, I just posted it out before the stream. You can check every detail there, Mario. Very good price. I've been paid out multiple times with Funded Futures Network, no issue. Sell side will get taken. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's watch the London low here. Yeah, Funded Futures Network 10 points. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Abundance Protocol. You love me? All right. I love you too. You're welcome, Mario. How's everybody doing, by the way? Today I'm small green. Hold on. MyFundedFutures Futures funded account, I didn't do much, but on the I was scalping a lot before, I mean after London, before the open, before New York open. So the Bulenox accounts are up $200, 214 each, so up almost a little bit more than $600. The Funded Futures Network accounts, I haven't traded. These are funded accounts, but still in the exhibition phase, so building up the buffer, but above 1,000 on each. I haven't traded on the MyFunded Futures funded account. My only account, which left as a funded from Take Profit Trader, today I managed to make another 545. So I'm going to take this as well. I'm taking daily payouts at Take Profit Trader. And on the trade day account, I'm up to $1,000, almost 1,000 on both of these accounts. Oh, I haven't connected to my Apex server. Anyway, I have 2 Apex funded, fairly brand new, but I have so many accounts to focus right now. Joey, thank you. I love you too, man. But I still don't see an entry. I was kind of looking to go short on NQ before it gets down to London low. Maybe some of you wouldn't like to see that, but I'm kind of waiting for a pullback and then go lower. But there's just nothing here. Nothing. I'm gonna get this off. I think that's the first fair value gap up there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's the first fair value gap. Let's just put it to the top right there. So otherwise, I don't see anything. So this is the 1 minute now, and this is something I'm looking for. Something like this, even lower, down to the 15-minute order block. That is it. All I need is a structure shift and a fair value gap somewhere, and I'm good to go. But if it's not happening, I'm not going to do anything. Tom, how do you manage the intraday drawdown on Take Profit Trader? I can never get to payout, so I have to stick to end of day. Well, there's two things you can do. One is, and that's the most important, first of all, you go for the base hits, like go for $200 or $300 of profits, like with a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I mean, you shouldn't go for like 2 or 3 art trades. And also, don't forget, Vivian, and I'm saying this to everybody with the intraday accounts, that even if you lose your trade, let's just say you go up in profit $200, and then it goes back on you, and you, for example, close the trade with break even. Anyway, the point is you lose $200 of safety net, right? Now think about it. The next trade, if it goes up even just $100 or $200, or whatever happens within that range, it's not going to hurt your trailing drawdown. If you go with the same risk management throughout the trades, after losing trade, even if you're lost some of your trailing drawdown or your maximum loss limit, the next trade, especially if it's a winner or whatever it happens, if you go with the same risk, it shouldn't bother too much that trailing drawdown. So you're still going to be somewhere at the top in regarding the maximum loss limit, and that's why going for base hits is just the way to go. Now sometimes I do go crazy. Proof is on my Twitter. Sometimes I do go crazy on my first day and go with minis and scalp the heck out of it with 2, 3, 4 minis, and I go through the safety net like super fast. That's not a good habit. Don't do that at home, and don't follow that method. If you have more experience and you know what you're looking for, that's a different thing. But just go for base hits, and it can be done. It can be done. It might gonna take a few days, but that should be the least amount of problem. What's your opinion on this matter? Is farting at the first date? You know, I'm glad you brought this up. Actually, I don't know. I think you shouldn't do that on the first date. You know, I have a feeling that your partner is gonna, well, let's just say it's gonna seem like a lack of intelligence, I think. Oh my god, look at that, we're going for London low. Yeah, absolutely, Vivian, you're welcome. And just go with base hits, and don't try to risk too much. You know, if you make $200 on your Take Profit Trader funded account on your first day, or any day for that matter, leave the account alone. Okay, especially if it's already in the PM session, don't risk it. Okay, it might gonna take 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but hey, it's gonna pay real good once you get there. That's why we like it. That's why we like the daily payouts. She wouldn't appreciate that, Vilkos. I know. Nothing on the 5 minute now. By the way, there's no proper setup to take on the 5 minute. If you wanted to be really aggressive, then you could go short here on the 1 minute chart, but look at this barcoding here. I don't like this, especially at this level. But I kind of feel like London low could be the next target, 928. Do we have any other news for the day? Nothing, right? There's an FOMC member talking right now, so that can change something. Fed's bar wants, okay, speech, financial regulation. Okay, that could be interesting. Okay, nothing more. So that's actually boring stuff, and we're passed through the 10 a.m. switch. So macro is not working right now, I think, or at least we're passing through the macro. We could see a slow grind as a sign of retracement higher, maybe. But the more I'm watching the 5 minute chart, the more I'm seeing that this is just not the place to enter a trade. Look at that, slowly going up there. Oh, TickTickTrader also promoting their straight to funded accounts right now. So everybody is going in with the straight to funded accounts. Every prop firm. Almost every, not every prop firm obviously, but seems like it's coming back to the hype. Okay, what is gold doing? Okay, gold is down there in that 15-minute demand zone. So we talked about this in the London session. We're down there, but where to go, right? Which direction to take? I know it sounds weird, and you might gonna say like, what? But there's a supply zone here that is practically valid. I'm gonna show you right here. Boom. Open up this candle 44.8. There you go. 5 minute bearish order block. Slash supply zone. Okay. I love that level. Boom. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go back up there, but definitely an interesting level. And let's put it there. So kind of interesting. If I go down to the 1 minute, is this going to go there? Is this really doing it? I mean, on the downside on gold, there's not much else to do. So I'm just going to watch this. And there you go. Tom, do you listen to Leonard Skynard? No. No, I don't. I mean, they are old school rock band, right? As far as I know, they are. You'll love it. Okay. I mean, yeah, they are old school. Okay. It sounded familiar, but I wasn't sure. I think they were in the 60s or 70s, late 60s. Something like that. Simple Man. Okay. Maybe I heard it. I just didn't know that that's the song. Okay, we're just waiting now. We took liquidity from the 5-minute gap. Now this is the part where it gets interesting. Oh my gosh. Should have taken it, should have taken it, should have taken it. I'll tell you why I didn't take it, because of this entry here. Might want to go back up there to the first fair value gap once more, and that's why I got a little bit scared here. Still hesitating. But it practically inverted the gap. So you know what? I'm just gonna take it. Took the trade in a short from 74.50. Terrible entry. Copy trading in 2 accounts. Looking for London low below the 30s. That is it. If it wants to go back to the first fair value gap, so be it. No problem. I just think the drawn liquidity is lower. Take it, baby. It doesn't look so good at this point. I must say that, but I like the London low down there, but we practically inverted this gap. It was a nice, strong move. If this is gonna hold, that would be awesome. If it's not gonna hold, then it is what it is. I was just checking the big picture. That's a beautiful London low down there. And I do believe in that order block on the downside. So why not go for it, right? My entry is definitely late, but an extra confirmation to invert this gap. We'll see. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not risking too much on this, so If it goes, it goes. If it's not gonna go, then cool. Kaden, hello. No, you're not late. I'm trying to look for, I'm trying to see if this one's gonna take out the London low, but it seems like now it's not gonna. So I tried, but it's a low risk trade. I thought that this is gonna be a continuation lower after it picked up liquidity on the 5-minute gap and inverted this 1 minute. It is what it is. How you doing, Jake Bandover? His humor is absolutely out of this world. Oh no, I'm gonna get taken out from this. Okay, well, it is what it is. Where are the... Man, I thought this was just gonna waterfall down and take out London low, but what can we do? But if it goes higher, that's still cool, because then I might look into another possible entry. But I have to wait for a bigger retracement to the upside. Unfortunate, but this is just gonna go higher. It's a good decision point because it's very good for long positions. It's practically good for short positions as well. So SMTVD, yes, somewhat. Yes, maybe that was my problem. I didn't really notice the SMT that much. I should have, woulda, coulda, but it's too late now. Not a good idea. Yeah, well, it's too late now, but it was a good try. You know, I think it's gonna pop there. It's gonna pop higher back to the 23k area, which is good. I'm gonna wait for another chance for this one to go lower. But you know, that is it. Let's see. Do we have a signal here? No. Nothing on gold. Yeah, it's popping higher. All right, that's it. We tried. We tried. I tried. But we move on. It wasn't a big trade anyways. So I'm kind of going to wait for a possible entry for later. But I do like the idea to go lower. Even if it wants to retrace higher, it's gonna be fine. It's all right, Mohammed. It's part of the game. Absolutely part of the game. London low still not taken. That's true. So if it gives me another good entry, maybe I take it. The main reason is that we have that beautiful order block down there. But if it's not gonna go, I'm just not gonna force it because I don't see anything up there. Look at that. It wants to go back to the first fair value gap here. So that's kind of interesting. First fair value gap is, by the way, up there at 29. Is it gonna go back to 29? I wonder. Who knows? Nine, 19. It could go. Let's just wait. Oops, sorry. Okay, on gold there is a push. Just like on NQ. Still just sideways. I have no positions on. So, I mean, not sideways, but not too much to do with this. I'm kind of reading some stuff here. Okay, look at that. What is happening? Don't tell me that now this is gonna go lower. Reprice this gap, that's true. Nice little reprice action. But patience is the name of the game, so let's be patient. Hey, Max. What's happening? All right, no entries so far. I'm kind of watching gold as well. It looks like gold might want to go higher. Oh, not that clean action as I was hoping for. What is higher on gold? I like that level up there, to be honest. No troll. I might gonna take a long position on on gold, who knows? Taking a long position on gold. Kind of trying to reach for 44.5. 44.5. Small position. Based on the 1 and 3 minute chart. But it's very dangerous because it might just wants to sweep previous day low. All right. Well, that's all. NQ is still slowly progressing higher. Okay. Nothing here so far. Smash the like. Hey, thank you, Shenanigan. Sneaked out of my neighbor's garden and put a big pile. Oh my god. This is just one of those days. You know what? I guess that should be showing how much you love your neighbor, right? Okay, look at that. Are we going higher here? Up to the 20s, maybe. Kind of feels like it. How far is this gonna go? My gold trade is not looking good. But is this gonna go to the 20s, or what's the deal here? All right, I'm closing down the gold trade. It's going back to the first fair value gap. I don't know, man. I don't feel it. Look at that. Look at the reaction on the first fair value gap. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Must be a wonderful neighbor. He's wonderful. So now look at the reaction. Okay, this area, I'm definitely, if it goes down, and look at my indicators, by the way. I know it's kind of crazy that I use indicators, but it's getting ready for a short position. That's gold, and this is NQ. It's getting ready for a possible short, so if it's shifting, I might take a short on that. We'll see. You know why? Because the reaction on the first fair value gap, that's quite amazing, to be honest. That is quite amazing. Oh no, no modern art. I was not the one who coded it, Max. So I don't I mean the colors and the look is not it's not on me. I was not the one who made this this thing. So I'm just testing it. That's all. Okay, gold is going down. It's gonna sweep the low here. Oops. Gold is gonna sweep previous day low, most likely. 27.3. It's very close. Maybe not. Looks legit, right? Okay. Interesting move here on NQ. And actually, I think gold just swept the lows. Yeah, it did. Okay. All right. So I was a little bit too early on that. But I'm all right. I'm all right. Video with a guy throwing sandboxes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's modern art. He was... yeah. He was packing these... not boxes, but, you know, these things up. What's it called? Buckets. These buckets filled with sand on top of each other. And he just drilled a hole at the bottom. And obviously the sand was pouring out and the whole thing just collapsed. And everybody was, hey, yeah, that's awesome. You know? And I think the guy makes millions of dollars. You know? Like, modern art. Yeah, exactly, Max. Like, that shows like we are at the end of times. And everybody was absolutely genuinely happy, like wow, that is art. And it was like, okay, I think there's a serious issue with humanity right now. But you know, when everyone is trading futures, we will know the end of it is near. Yeah. Like, more and more people are trading nowadays, so yeah, exactly. And you know, if you pause the video there, you can actually see some faces on that video. If you pause the video, that they are really, you know, while the guy is packing up, there's a long version of that, and while the guy is, you know, drilling the hole, everybody is super serious. Like, they are really like you can see that, oh my god, this is fascinating. You know, like, wow, what's he doing? He's drilling a hole at the bucket. Wow. You know, I bet he got a question later on like, excuse me, sir, can you please update us on what kind of sand were you using? Like, can you tell us more details about the purity of the sand? Where did you get it from? How does it lining up with the color of the bucket? You know, how does the sand going so smoothly? Like, how do you apply that? You know, and you know, that's the kind of conversation what you're hearing. I know, Max. I know. Look at this reaction here, guys. I'm getting ready for a short based on the indicator only, because why not? We only live once. I gotta decide which accounts to take this trade to or on. Not take profit trader. Not there. Maybe I'm gonna take it at Funded Futures Network. Tough decision. Tough decision. Okay. What's the risk on this one? I need to do some quick calculations. Okay, could be 1 micro or 2. All right, we'll see. If I see a shift to the downside, I might take it. For now, I don't know. There's a higher high on the 30-minute there. But what a reaction. So that actually confirms that the first fair value gap concept is really something special. I love the reaction here. And you know, if you really want to risk it for the biscuit on this drop, then here's the perfect entry on the fair value gap on the 1 minute to go short. I'm not going to take a short right now on this one, but if you think that this is your edge, or you did a lot of backtesting regarding the first fair value gap and the reactions, how market is reacting to it, then maybe this is your entry. Who knows? But it's a very good one. I mean, not the best one, but it's somewhat good. I'm still gonna wait. A little seek and destroy on gold. Is it happening? Oh yeah, something like that. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. You want one gem after another, right? We all we have these things here. You know, we share the wisdom. That's what it's all about. That's what we do. Okay, what is happening? Okay, it started to go lower. I'm still not ready to enter yet. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready emotionally to take this trade right now. I'm still gonna wait. Blesses. The thing is, I'm gonna wait for a short. I'm not gonna go long. I'm gonna stick to the plan. My main entry model is, of course, the ICT 2022 entry. Now, I'm missing some check marks here because there was no major liquidity sweep here. I mean, yeah, this push was sweeping these fair value gaps, but we're missing a structure shift to the downside, first of all, to continue lower. So, London low is still a good target, and you know, on the 15-minute, I still like that zone down there. So my plan, yeah, one more thing. Look at how the 15-minute candle actually failed to reach liquidity up there at 31. That makes me a little bit scared to go short. So yeah, we have less than 5 minutes from this 15-minute candle. If the next candle, you know, is reaching for the fair value gap to pick up some orders, I'm still going to be watching for a possible short entry. But this is just a little bit still scary. You see that, like once, twice, 3 times actually price wanted to go through the first fair value gap here. I think it's not done with it yet. I don't know. That's why it's kind of scary. It's also tempting to go short here, but I don't have my check marks ready to just enter right now. If I would see a nice structure shift below 93 like this one is happening, I would reconsider. She gotta be oh my god. 34. That's actually a good area. That was Asia high earlier during the day. Look at this. Now we're shifting. Now this would be considered as a possible shift, especially with the down close candle. It's perfect. Bearish market structure shift here. Boom. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Okay, perfect shift. That's a perfect structure shift. Now, are we going to leave with a fair value gap here or not? That's the next question. The thing is, also my indicator is kind of building up for a short position here. As these EMAs are going to cross bearish, we have that fractal swing high, you know, with a turning point up here. Kind of looks like it's ready to go bearish, but I'm gonna wait. So it repriced the 1 minute fair value gap. I mean, there was no fair value. Repriced the 1 minute candle. It could be a fake out here. So that market structure shift right now is not too much of a valid shift. You have to head out. All right. See you tomorrow, Itvip. Thanks for joining. Yeah, semi is holding down the market. What's happening with ES? Oh, wow. ES doesn't look that good right now. I was hoping for more. Really? I don't know if it's because the... What's the news, by the way? Core PPI. Actually, that's kind of a good news, right? Or maybe not, depending on where you look at this. Because, you know, finished goods, services sold by producers, if they have to sell their stuff and produce on a lower price, I mean, there were no increase, that they're making less amount of money, right? So I'm not gonna go into fundamentals, but maybe it's not that good news after all. Good for the dollar. There's a rumor in town that Fed Powell will resign. They're always saying that all year long, Philco, especially since Trump won the election. Everybody's saying that Powell is going to resign. So everybody just saying that. But he will cut soon. Do you think so? Oh my gosh, it's just being released. Funded Futures Network is offering 60% off on evaluation account resets. That's actually not a bad deal. All right, what's happening on the market? It's still going sideways. Kind of a crazy situation. Nothing on gold that I like. All right, all right. It's still up there. People living in the US are telling you, all right. Your stop loss is at 966. Let's see. Have you seen the estates in California? Every time burnt to the ground, but all the trees and green are still completely fine. I haven't checked it. And I actually wondered, like, how is everything going on after those big fires there? Like, that must have been crazy. Like, all those houses and villas and places got burned down. But how is nature doing? Entry is at 988. That's actually a very good entry. That's a very good entry, man. It seems like it might want to break through that first fair value gap, but that's just a guess. I'm not gonna enter along here, but it definitely feels like it just wants to go through. It feels like at least it might want to go through. What's the high of this? 32? Maybe it just wants to get into the 30s. Let's watch this. I'm curious. They used DEW2s directed by energy weapons. What? Really? Is that a thing? They really did that? Wow. Gold is still down there. No sign of this one going down now. And interesting how it still cannot break through that first fair value gap. But what is that? What kind of energy weapons are those? I'm kind of curious. Wow. Okay, so now this one went higher. I'm still looking for a possible short. All right, is it gonna go down now? Busted one funded and booked 1,000. Well, you know, $1,000 is $1,000. You know, as they say. So you may have lost. What the? What the? What the? What the heck is going on here? Jesus, holy baby Christ. I guess it was Trump tweeting something, right? Crude oil inventories. Was this crude oil? What the heck is going on? What is going on here, everybody? All right, Danish. What the heck is going on? London low, here we go. Oh my God. Any update on the news? Everybody is now updating Financial Juice for some information. I think Financial Juice. What is this move, guys? If anyone has any kind of information, let me know. 1 second away from going long. Jesus. Yoshi, you sold that? It was Trump? What did he say? Come on, man. Okay. What did he just say? It's not updating. The website is not updating. Financial Juice is not updating. It was you, Theo. You dropped like 1,000 contracts on the market, or what the heck happened? Trump asked Republican lawmakers if he could fire the Fed chair. What? Really? He wants to fire Powell. I'm not sure about, obviously, in the US law and everything, but I don't think that the president by himself has the authority to fire the Fed chairman. But I'm not sure. You guys know it better. Papa Powell is here to stay with us. Okay. Check gold. Yeah, gold actually. We were talking about that freaking level. I was ready to... Obviously, we didn't know what Trump is going to do. But look at that 5-minute zone got taken. Oh my gosh. No, it's not madness. It's Sparta. It's Sparta. Now everybody is... I'm guessing everybody's itching their head like, what the heck is going on here? Okay, am I ready to take a position on any of my accounts here? Actually, I might gonna look into taking a position maybe on an evaluation account. How about that? Where is London low? London low is at 28, maybe. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. Still going down. What the heck is happening? $28.50 for London low. Man, it feels like it wants to go lower. Gold is absolutely on the moon. That's the only authority he has over the Fed. He selects the chair. Oh, I see. Mohammed, see you tomorrow. All right. Thanks for being here. Oh, Mohammed, you might have got stopped out from that trade, right? Your stop was at 66 or something. Took a few lost today. Yeah, gotta be careful, man. This was absolutely unpredicted. And even now, especially after this thing, Trump asked Republican lawmakers if he should fire the Fed chair. Oh my God. Trump indicated he'll fire Powell. Okay. I mean, not okay, but what can we do, right? So what's it gonna be now? Is it gonna be London low or something else? Might just gonna be something else here. Fuel costs, yeah. Yeah, I checked gold. Gold is absolutely, it went mental. Went up to the 5-minute supply zone with this move. Anyway, not much to do with this. I don't know. It's just scary to do anything right now. I mean, buy the rumor, sell the news. So, is it a good idea to buy this? Who knows? It might just wants to go higher. Anyway, I have no clue. So that being said, I'm just gonna call it. TP hit 33.40. Nice. That's a good job. Yeah, it's very ugly chart right now. Very choppy. Maybe the PM session will bring something. All right, I'm gonna call it. I'll be at MyFunded TV in about 26 minutes. So if you would like to go there later, we'll see you guys then. And back tomorrow in London session as always, and New York. So thank you so much for watching and being here. It was a great session, interesting session to say the least. If you would like to support the channel, the best available discounts are always with the code TomSabo at every prop firm you see here. So go check them out. Some good sales are going on with MyFundedFutures. Take Profit Trader, use it, supports the channel, supports the stream, helps me to stay focused here all day, every week, full time. Thank you so much for everybody. And there was Trump tweet. Trump was on CBS about Powell. So thank you, and I'll be seeing you guys in MyFunded TV and tomorrow. All right. God bless you all. Cheers. God bless.